Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Please do not perceive that I am wearing the same outfit and have the exact same makeup and hair as the last video because I definitely did not film this minutes after that one. I'm definitely not behind on YouTube, and my cat is definitely not clawing the mat next to me. He's going on a bit of a rampage. If you hear his angry meows in the background, I do apologize for that. But let's go ahead and look at this next build, which I am also about to not be playing in anymore on my live Let's Play on Twitch for my Not So Berry challenge. This is the green generation household. I built a greenhouse for it. Not green on the outside, but like for plants. It's that kind of greenhouse. So without further ado, let's go ahead and look at the build. So this is the lot that I chose. It is the one in Evergreen Harbor from the... Why can't I remember anything today? It is from the Eco Lifestyle Pack. Sorry, I'm here. Hello. It's from the Eco Lifestyle Pack, and I went ahead and made it kind of like an interesting shape, but also very boxy. I haven't been able to figure out shapes for houses lately, and I've been in a bit of a rut with that. However, I do really like how this house turned out because I did add so many windows to it, and the roofing for most of it is the glass roofing, which is kind of decorative. Because I really did want this to be like a greenhouse. I didn't put too many plants in it, surprisingly, because it is also a house, but I wanted it to kind of have like an industrial greenhouse upcycled vibe. I tried to go with a green exterior and hated every single one of those options. So I think what I ended up using is one of the Snowy Escape wallpapers. I think this one. This is the one I went with. It's like kind of like a whitish, creamish color. So the outside of the house is actually not green. Now I'm gonna go ahead and warn you guys here. I tried so hard to use platforms. I wanted to do like a sunken in living area for this. I did not have the patience to actually make this happen. When I realized I couldn't add the railings to the stairs, I kind of just like gave up. This was a very frustrating build for me, because I did it at nighttime when I had already planned on not doing anything else for my day, and then I realized, oh, I need to use this tomorrow in my Let's Play because we're moving, and I didn't have a house to move into. So it turned out well, but I was very frustrated the entire time. So what I did was kind of frame in a living space, which I'm also really sure that my Sims never actually used. I think every once in a while they would pass out on that couch that I put in there, but I don't remember seeing them be there, like being in that room very much. I did an upstairs, which is one of the first times I've done an upstairs in a while for my builds. I think only 2 of my Not So Berry builds have had upstairs, but there is an upstairs there. I went through and found green lighting, which is actually harder than I thought it would be. There wasn't much green lighting, but I found these 2 really cute lights. They kind of reminded me of like 50s lights, and they went really well with, like, you guessed it, country kitchen kit. I don't know if I've said this before. Actually, I do. I'm lying to you. I remember saying this 5 minutes ago in my last video, but I do love this kit so much. It is so versatile. I use it in all of my kitchens lately. While it is more of like a country style, it does work with more of a modern vibe, and you'll see that kind of working in this build in a little bit when you have like everything else in here. So I definitely do love this pack. I highly recommend it if you are a builder, if you are doing any kind of like family house. It's just very useful, and it looks really good with a lot of the other packs and a lot of the other things. I think that's the new table from the birthday update in The Sims with the CC content creators. I think that's that table. I'm not actually sure, but those are the paranormal chairs that I put with it. I use those chairs for everything. I'm obsessed with them. The paranormal pack also, I figured out what it's called. It's not the supernatural pack. It is the paranormal pack, and I'm obsessed with it. So if you also do not have that pack, I do highly recommend it. It is pretty rich in not only gameplay, but also cast and build by items. And for it being a stuff pack, it is definitely worth it. It is a stuff pack, right? Yes, I think it is. If it's a game pack, it's fine. It's still worth it. If it was, honestly, it could be an expansion pack and it would still be. I'm obsessed with it, in case you haven't figured that out. But I went with a very green vibe here because, you know, it's my greenhouse. So I went through and put some plants down. I made sure they all had, you know, green to them, which was kind of easy because they're plants, so they have leaves, and leaves are usually green. pretty easy there. And then I did this more like formal living area. I had a little bit of a reading nook. They never read. My Sims don't like to read. It's probably a you know, reflection of myself, but I just don't have time to read. So it's more that than I don't like reading. I actually do enjoy reading. Actually, if you have any book recommendations, please put them in the chat below. The chat, oh my gosh, the comments below. Sorry, I'm so used to Twitch. Put them in the comments below because I'm going to be going on vacation this summer, and I do always bring at least one book with me when I go on vacation. So let me know if you guys have any reading recommendations. Anyway, I want the paranormal wallpaper in that room as well because, you know, it's my favorite thing ever. This wall I had a little bit of trouble with. I did want it to be all tile, but I did kind of want it to match the kitchen. So I went through and did that. And then I really wanted to put that like green leaf thing somewhere. Those are the snowy escape. I'm all over the place. I'm putting down pictures. It's picture time. This corner I had a lot of difficulty with because I didn't know what to put there and I didn't want to just put plants, but then I was like, okay, it's a greenhouse, so it should be fine. So I used a lot of plants from there. That is a snowy escape bonsai. Actually, the plants were all over the place. There wasn't a really big like pack that I used for all of them. And then that was, I think, a laundry day chair. I'm honestly not sure, with the paranormal desk, which is very cute and I love it a lot. These lights I'm obsessed with. I've never used them before, but they remind me of like almost like a ship, like a ship's lights. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like on the hull of the ship, like those lights. And I thought they were really cool. And they gave off like a soft light, which is something I'm always having trouble with in The Sims, is like the light in this bathroom, for example. Those hanging lights from Tiny Living are very harsh white light. And while in real life I like that lighting, in The Sims I like my lighting to be a little bit softer. Like the sconces from the paranormal pack that I use in the bedroom. And I finally found a place for that photo, although I do end up sizing it down because I wanted to use the new wardrobe from the birthday update as well. That mirror I've never used before. Love it. I used a lot of different things that I've never used before, or haven't used in a while in The Sims. This one I ended up doing a baby barn for too, and I am currently still in this house. So if you guys do join me on Twitch within the next couple of days, you'll be able to see the baby barn. It's one of my favorite ones that I've made. But I did put most of the baby infant stuff up there at the top. That is the wardrobe that I wanted to use, and I thought it turned out really good. I liked this carpet and rug option. I don't actually remember which one I went with. I'm trying to think now. But I went and put some like cutesy stuff. I don't usually do a lot of like cutesy kid stuff because they age up so quickly in my games. But I really liked this little baby nook that I have. I'm gonna call it the baby nook. And then I really, and I gave up. I gave up on the bathroom in here. I was done at this point. It was late. I was tired. This is not my proudest moment for bathrooms, but I think it turned out okay. I did end up changing that green toilet. I don't know if I did this in the game when I was playing, or yep, there it goes. I hated that green toilet. It looks putrid. That toilet also has caused me a lot of trouble in my gameplay, and I ended up divorcing my spouse over it because she kept pranking it, but that's besides the point. And I put in a vacuum cleaner because, you know, vacuums. So that's the green generation house build. I really liked it. Again, there is no tour because by the time I had realized that I needed to put out a video and remembered that that was a thing that I did on the YouTube, they had lived in it and I had changed so much and I didn't want to have to refilm because honestly, I'm kind of lazy and a little bit just stressed out with the amount of things that I've said I would do. So, but I will be trying to get more consistent on YouTube, and hopefully doing more gameplay because I think I'm going to take a little break from builds, or at least not do all builds. We are going to be doing, the next challenge is going to be Rochelle's career legacy challenge on Twitch, and I don't think I'm going to be doing as many recorded builds for that because it's more of a Rags to Riches style type thing. So that's something that you guys can look forward to. And as always, I will put all my socials down below in the description. So if you're interested in following me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, any of those places, please go down there and click those links. And I would love to say hi. So let me know that you came from YouTube. And as always, have a wonderful rest of the day, night, whatever time it is in your time zone. And XOXO Gossip Squirrel. Bye, guys.